Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin, and today I wanted to make a video just sharing a few frugal things that we've been doing this week. And I can't take like full credit for all of these because some of them it was just like it just happened or it was nothing to do with me, but I just thought I'd share them anyway for inspiration. And yeah, I just got back from a day at Frugal with the girls and Potato, and we walked everywhere, went to the dog park. They had a summer like fete on, but it was actually kind of more aimed at younger kids, and there wasn't a huge amount extra stuff to do, but we still enjoyed the summer games that they have out because they've got badminton, swing ball, they've got football, they've got what was the other thing? Oh, they had rounders, but we couldn't find the ball. And I hope you're having a good weekend. And yeah, I'll just share my things that we've done this week that have been like cost effective or just like frugal choices. So number one is that I found an air fryer the other day in a charity shop, and I actually specifically went to the charity shop looking for an air fryer because I know that that particular charity shop tends to have appliances in it that are quite often unused or unopened. And I was just hopeful I would find one. I really wanted to get one for a while. We had a deep fryer before that, which was kind of banjacked, so it was time to replace it, but I decided to get an air fryer this time instead because my least favourite thing to do in life is to change the oil in the deep fryer. Like, it's just such an ordeal and I always make a mess. The one we had was particularly annoying because the bowl part is meant to come out so you can change the oil more easily, but it didn't, so I had to tip the entire thing on its side and then it would go everywhere. So yeah, I'm happy to be done with that. So I was really lucky because I found an air fryer just sitting there, like it was waiting for me. It was new, it had never been used, it was still in the box, everything was included, and I checked online later and it would have been more than double the price if I had bought it new online or somewhere. So I just feel like that was a really lucky buy. And I've already used it several times this week. Like, I've used it for chips, but I've also used it for roast potatoes and sweet potato fries, and I can just see us using it all the time. Number two is that I didn't do anything extravagant for my birthday, in that like I didn't do anything that kind of created a lot of personal expense. I was really treated really well for my birthday because I just feel like my parents and my partner and my kids all made a big deal out of it, and I felt like they fussed over me and I felt special, and they just did really thoughtful things. Like, my partner had work at 7 and he got up at like 5 to make me a fry for breakfast before he went to work, and I went to my parents' house. They had taken the kids for a sleepover, so I had some free time in the morning, and then I went over and collected them and we had a little party like at their house. My mum had just prepared things and it was really nice, and then we came back and we used our new Vitality Pass to take the girls to soft play, so that was free, and it meant I got a little bit of time to sit and read my book and they got to play. And then we just had dinner at home, and it all was quite simple, but it was kind of, the focus was around spending time with people instead of spending money, and I didn't actually spend any money that day. Like, it was a no spend day for me, so that felt like an achievement too. Number three is there was an evening when my daughter had gymnastics, and it was all going to be really rushed because I had signed the kids up for an evening summer scheme as well afterwards, and we only had like half an hour to eat beforehand, and I didn't know how I was going to cook dinner in that time, and I had sort of decided we would get McDonald's on the way home. But then I decided instead to make something and put it in the slow cooker to keep it warm. So I made risotto before we went out. I put it in the slow cooker on the warm setting just to keep it warm and ready for when we got home, and then it was just ready to serve as soon as we got in the door. So it was actually handier than having to go to the drive-through and wait there for food, and it just felt good because like if I had got McDonald's for all of us, it would have been like 30 to 40 pounds for dinner, so it was a huge saving. Number four is one that I do all the time, and it shows because they always wear off very quickly, but I'm so busy all the time and always using my hands, so it's hard to keep them nice. But I did my own nails and toes, and I was just thinking about how long term this has saved so much money, because if I was to go to a salon and get them done regularly, it would be so much more expensive. For my daughter's birthday, they got gel nails and they love them, and those are actually probably best for them because otherwise they'd have the nail polish off already, and it'll last over the summer now, and they won't be bugging me to paint their nails, which I kind of don't enjoy doing, because even though I will do it for them, they don't sit to let them dry, and then there's always a tantrum. So yeah, doing my own nails saves me a huge amount of money. I just have to get better at doing them regularly, because realistically, even if I do a base coat, they only last a day or two because I'm so busy all the time with my hands. So I need to just get better about redoing them more frequently. Number 5 was that I got free glasses for both of the girls, and this isn't anything to do with me. This is because we're lucky enough to have the NHS, and if you're under 16 you get a free eye test and glasses up to a certain price free. So they both chose a free pair of glasses under that scheme, so I didn't have to pay anything for their glasses or appointment, and I was happy that they helped me with that, and they went for styles that were free and that they actually really like, so that was a really good saving. Number 6 is that I have been reading the book Thrift Your Life, and I've been reading it on the Kindle app on my phone. I wanted to get it from the library, but they didn't have it and it wasn't on Libby, so I went for the next cheapest option, which was to read the Kindle version. It was only a couple of pounds, and I have been reading it for days and days, and it's just given me so much, like even just in terms of like helping you to stay in that frugal mindset and feeling inspired. And I just think it's packed full of really useful ideas, and especially because there's not that many frugal books that are set in the UK. Like most frugal books that I have read are American, which is fine, but there's a lot of aspects to them that don't apply here. So it's kind of nice to have one where you can use all of the tips in it for a change, and it was cheaper than if I'd got the paperback. Number 7 is that the kids got to go to a free summer scheme. There's a church around the corner from our house, and I found out through like scrolling through the internet that they were running two free summer schemes, one for like my older daughter's age group and one for the younger daughter's age group, and it was just some free entertainment for them in the evening. They all had a really good time at it. They went with some of their friends from the street, and it was just like free fun. And there's so many expensive summer schemes for over the summer, so it was nice that we managed to find one that was so handy to where we live and it was free. And finally, I used the Meerkat app, you know, when I got pet insurance, I got the offer where you can get things like 25% off Cafe Nero, and there's 2-for-1 cinema tickets on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on it, and I had never used it before, but the girls really wanted to see How to Train Your Dragon, so I used that to get 2-for-1 cinema tickets. And I went for the cheapest seats as well in the cinema, like because there's these Super Saver seats that are the cheapest ones you can get, and I don't mind them, they're fine, like the positioning and everything's fine, it's just they're not recliners, but it saved a lot of money, and we brought our own drinks, and my daughter had a voucher that she got for her birthday from a friend that she used for cinema snacks, so it was quite a cheap afternoon out. Yeah, so feel free to share anything that you've done this week that has helped you to save money and live more frugally, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you soon. Bye.